We don't do logic over here. We be thick as fuck. Alright, we are back working on the Ariel today. So last time during the disassembly, you might have remember I've seen this cylinder with all of the fins shaved off, and some quite, they're not too bad, but there's a few deep gouges in the bore. So obviously, because I was converting this back to petrol, this was running on methanol when I got it. That's why all the fins were shaved off, so it would have run hotter. I need to replace this. So we've got another one. Now, as you can probably tell, it's not the best condition. Problem with finding parts for a 90-year-old motorcycle is they tend to look like they've sat in a lake for the past decade. But I've got most of the fins. Top one is cracked on one side. All of the others that I could find that for sale, the actual liner, was all cracked down here, and there was splits in the base. So this is the best condition one I could find. You know, the cracked fin we can deal with, that doesn't really matter. It's a lot better than this one. What I am concerned about is the bore. Yeah, it's obviously not looking that great. So the plan for this will be to sit it in some rust remover, some rust converter, and then we're gonna get a bore gauge down and see how much material we're gonna have to take out to try and get a good surface. And then I'll have to find a piston to fit. Don't know whether we'll be able to get a stock one in oversize or whether we'll have to get a different piston from a different bike, try and make it work, but that's the next step. So part one of the puzzle done. Cylinder, got to dig into that a lot more. Still need to split the bottom end, change the bearing and look at the bushes in the bottom, and then we're going to move on to the top end as well today, hopefully. So see how far we get. So we've had a bit of heat on the cases. Hopefully that's broken up the gasket sealer, so give it a gentle knock and hopefully we can split these now. Job's as good and easy as that. Yeah, there's still a lot of sealant in there though. Fucking loads of it. The shim, it's your output bearing, which is not good, and the crank. So I still need a gear puller to get this gear off so I can drop the crank out. Don't want to be prying against it. It looks like there's already some damage on the case from someone doing that, so I don't really want to do any more, to be honest. Yeah, it's all a bit ratty in here, so see some indentations in the inner side of the case, and they've swaged out this boss to keep the output bearing in, so I'm going to have to gently knock that back so I can knock it out and replace it, because it does need changing. It's all a bit more work than I thought, but should be alright. Once we've just got a drift and a hammer on it, and we've got the bearing out. Just a bit of damage to this surface. We'll have to just clean that up and make sure that it's fine. We just need to knock that bearing out because that needs replacing. We'll do both while we're here, but that one was actually not too bad. That's the worst though. So let's get the circlips on that and knock that bugger out. And we'll get this side apart and cleaned. Check out the crank. Get a new bushing made. And then we'll get the bottom end together. What we're waiting on with the conrod is I need a new small end bushing made, but I need to order the piston first. So we'll machine it to the new gudgeon pin, or a new piston pin, which means I need to get that done first to order a piston. So. Yeah, fellas, we've got far too big teeth to get behind it. So, just about to break the case.
Yeah!
Fucking so good. That's cool.
You hold the case.
It is roasting hot.
That's why I asked you to do it. Might be able to get there.
Nearly.
I think by the time we get the puller in, it will just
It
come
just
off.
come off, yeah. We've broken the taper.
Break your taper.
Fucking hell, my case is burning hot.
Who did this?
Put the fucking... Funny how hot it is, isn't it? 500 degree heat gun on it for the past 10 minutes. Why is it not coming back further?
Now we've got a bit more room. These are biting a bit more. Yeah, that's coming, isn't it?
I think so. That's what she said. Yeah, there we go. Thanks.
That was the noise of success.
Hit the fucking base. Get that puller on it now. For the last...
and then just show this bit of footage so we look like professionals.
Exactly, yeah, we used this. We didn't just fucking bodge it. You say look like professionals, you look like you don't know what you're fucking doing with your own hands.
They're not mine. I could have pulled that off my fucking fingers, I think.
Yeah, but it's 500 degrees, so maybe not. Oh, Jesus fuck. The timing gear off, so we can get the crank out now.
Do you want to just try and lift this case up? There it is.
There it is. Right, which one's hot?
This is hot.
Okay.
Can you take that out of the way? Don't touch the shaft on the end. Don't touch my shaft.
Crank is out.
Well, you've got bearing both sides. Obviously.
Yeah. There's a nip in there. So I think this bush needs replacing. So not as bad as the football was. Definitely a bit of rattle on the inlet. Exhaust is probably much the same. Better. A little bit. Probably need new guides as well.